The UFC has had many stars over the years and we've watched many of them fight their way from up-and-coming prospect to international superstar. It looks like the sport's next big star could be coming very soon, and UFC Fight Night, Makhachev vs. Moises will put him in the spotlight. A future superstar in the lightweight division will look to continue to build his reputation as the UFC's next big thing, while a heavy underdog will look to seize a massive opportunity. Plus, a returning favorite in the women's bantamweight division will square off with a top contender, and two more lightweights will go toe-to-toe. Lightweight bout: Jeremy Stephens vs. Mateusz GamrotIt. It's always hard to see a veteran of the sport reach the tail end of their career. That is the case here with Stephens, who, despite his 28-18 overall record, has lost 4 in a row and hasn't won a fight since 2018. Still, Stephens is an incredibly entertaining fighter with some of the best hands in the division. He always puts on a show. He just hasn't been the one getting his hand raised at the end of that show recently. Meanwhile, Gamrot is very accustomed to getting his hand raised. The 30-year-old is 18-1 and coming off of a devastating knockout win just a few months ago. That win also came after his first career loss, so we've now seen that he can bounce back from adversity. Gamrot is well balanced, with 6 knockouts and 4 submission wins. It will be interesting to see if he looks to take this fight to the floor to avoid the striking of Stephens. Women's bantamweight bout: Marion Reneau vs. Miesha TateI've. Mentioned a lot of the UFC's various divisions as being loaded with talent. The women's bantamweight division doesn't exactly fit that description. Dominant champ Amanda Nunes sits atop, having basically cleared the entire talent pool. And for a point of reference, Reneau sits at the number 12 spot in the rankings despite just a 9-7 professional record and coming off of 4 straight losses. That's not to say she isn't a talented fighter. The 44-year-old has beaten fighters like Sara McMann and Jessica Andrade, some of the best in the sport. At this point though, she may need a win to keep her career alive. And in a very different situation, former champion Miesha Tate will be returning to the octagon after having retired in 2016. After a decision loss to Raquel Pennington, she decided to step away from the sport. Now, she's returned and will look to get back in the win column and reclaim her spot near the top of this division. In 2016, she took the bantamweight title from Holly Holm, just a few months after Holm won it by knocking out Ronda Rousey. The shocking upset made Tate an instant fan favorite, and the fans will certainly be delighted to see her return tonight. Lightweight bout: Islam Makhachev vs. Thiago MoisesEvery. Now and then, a young fighter is touted as the next big thing. It happened with Jon Jones. He went on to be a dominant light heavyweight champion.